Abe and I was just talking, and then he was like, "Are you recording this?" I was like, "Nah." He's like, "Oh, you might as well. Like, you could use it for later or something." And I
Mm.
was like, "Yeah, that sounds good. I guess I could put it over some battles and stuff if I want, but because like there was more things that me and Abe talked about that I haven't put on there, so
Mm.
I'll do that later when I like play enough."
Just have a podcast of you and Abe and Alan making sex jokes in the background. It'd be perfect.
He still hasn't talked to Alan yet. God damn it!
No,
Every
I'm trying to. Like, I saw him online today, but he didn't answer. He said he was talking to somebody else.
yeah,
Whatnot.
yeah, or like if he ends up
Thanks.
leaving, you end up staying. Because Alan, what happens is like he stays up late just for no reason, and that's where you catch him. But like otherwise, he goes to bed real early. So
Oh, okay. And I know like the time difference and all that. Like it's kind of different over there and shit, right?
yeah, it's like just 4 hours, so it's not too much
Oh, okay.
because of
It's
the
not that
daylight
bad.
savings. Yeah, it's not
Mm.
too bad. Um, but yeah, it would be nice. Like we could all have a call. Like
Mm.
I think we're gonna make a call on Saturday because
That sounds good.
yeah, because we
But
have
I
like
got.
we got the elections thing going.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
that's what
Well,
ends up
I'm
happening.
perfectly okay with that.
Huh?
I said I'm perfectly okay with that.
Yeah,
Mm.
because you know what happens. Like I get on that Saturday, and everyone just asks me like, "All right, what are the results?" And I'm like, "All right, I'm just gonna tell you guys because you have the decency to get on Skype while other people like Ash at the time didn't get on Skype, so they had to
Mm.
wait longer until I put the thing up there."
Yeah.
Crobat, what's your thoughts on Ash leaving?
Yeah, I really don't have any.
Okay, I thought you had
You know
like,
my feelings about Ash.
yeah, it was kind of interesting. I didn't think he was gonna leave, to be honest. I knew he was gonna leave after the World Cup, but he's like, man, no one's playing. Like, there's not a lot of good people playing, and not a lot of people are enthusiastic to play and stuff. So I'm just gonna leave. I was like, okay, I mean that's fine. But everyone was like really depressed when he left. I was so surprised. Like, there was like a good
No.
following of people for him.
Nah, I wasn't depressed.
Okay, you were depressed, but there were people like Free Shock, the Raikage, Har, and like all the people who like kind of went on LU or like the British people. They were like
Uh,
they were like kind of sad because they're like, oh man, like he's leaving. That's
Hey
crazy.
oh
man,
yeah.
they lost a fellow Brit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's probably why, because he's British himself.
I guess. I don't know, man. Like he said like, "Oh yeah, like there's nothing to do here, but like there's always something to do." Like the time investment you put on PO is really it could be double-sided. Like you can either
Mm.
do work in PO, you won't get any cash, but you'll get like the experience of working with other people, or you can
Mm.
like see it and say like, yo, this is like a waste of time. I would rather be studying for my blah blah blah, you know, and then going to blah
Right.
blah. So that's what he did it for, and
Oh, okay.
uh, yeah, I'm gonna record some battles, I guess, and then I can put them up and yeah. Crobat, why haven't you done any more episodes of your Nuzlocke challenge?
Which one?
The one that you're doing with Granbull.
He uploaded part 2, I believe, yesterday, and I'm going to upload part 3 sometime this week.
Okay.
We already have up to like part 10 recorded, so
Oh wow, so you guys have been recording it like fast, I guess, but it's just been taking a while to upload.
it's been taking a while to render and to actually transfer the video files over to him and just rendering and all that stuff. Yeah.
What do you guys
Time
use to
constraints.
transfer like?
Hold on, what is a Nuzlocke challenge? What is that?
Basically, if Pokemon faints, it's dead. You can only catch one Pokemon per different area, and you have to nickname everything.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's legit, man.
It's not exactly hard. It's just entertainment value of
Hmm.
watching random people get smashed on the internet.
I see.
Spoilers: I get smashed really soon. It's
Oh, really?
embarrassing.
No, I was just wondering because like it was taking a while. I was like, damn, I want to see like what happened next, you know?
Well, you can go look on Jordan's channel if you want to see part
I did,
two.
I did. But that was to like today. I saw that you guys put something up. I mean, he put something up where I thought like he would have put it up a long time ago because I think you put up your video like a week ago or something like that. It's been a while, you know.
Yeah, it's about a week ago. I have part 3 and part 4 already rendered. I can send part 4 to him and upload part 3. But the problem with that is I kind of want to space them out a little bit.
I see. All right, well that makes sense, I guess. I don't know. What else? So you got that stuff going on. I'm just like uploading stuff to the channel for no apparent reason. It's fun, man. I like putting videos up. It's enjoyable, you know. And
yeah, I know.
It's different too, cause like it's like when I did it with Afro, with Alan, it was just like us like playing the game. But like when I did it with Abe, it's like we were just doing a casual. So like I wanted to see what people liked, because like every time I watch a battle, like if I see someone battling or something like that, I'm kind of like, man, you don't have to tell me twice like why you did that move, you know? Like I kind of already know what you did. Like, yeah, like if it's interesting, like if they use something that's like out of the blue in a new tier or something like that, then I can understand why. But if it's like a regular battle that they crush someone else or something like that, or a close game, I don't know. I'm like very picky, I guess, when it comes to the YouTube standard.
So difference between me using an Arceus and using a Golduck Noobers.
Yeah, or like
because you know I have done that.
Yeah, well, yeah, like that kind of stuff. Like that kind of stuff is cool for me. Like I enjoy it. But what's another one that I saw that like that I was like, oh, that that makes sense. I like this. It was like problems versus. No, it was like the real Elmo versus like Meeps or something like that. I'm like super interested in because those two guys are like really good at whatever they do, you know. So I can learn a thing or two, I guess, from them. Other than that,
okay.
like I really don't care. All right, I'll get away from the PO subject and stuff. What did you do today, Crobat? What did you do?
I sat around on the computer and did nothing.
What the fuck? You didn't have school?
It's what I do every single day. I'm a high school student who gets work done in about 5 minutes and has no friends.
But you have.
You gotta get out, man.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you have friends, man. Don't tell me you don't, okay?
Right.
I'm pretty sure you have friends because that's like in if you go into a high school, there's like so many different people, you know. You can't just like say like, oh yeah, everyone's just segregated against me or something like that, you know.
I go to a very small high school.
Really?
I live in Oklahoma. What do you think?
This is like everyone's
got a point.
Back in California, my middle school alone had about 2,000 people in it. Here, the entire school district is 500 people.
Jeez, that's so little.
That's
kindergarten through 12th grade. It's only 500.
Aren't some college classes more than that?
High school.
Yeah.
High school.
I know.
Yes,
like so little.
That's bad. The whole high school. I can't believe that, man. The whole high school.
Yes.
Nah.
What do they do?
Like,
that's crazy.
Like what makes them so like shitty in your eyes, you know?
Nothing. It's just that they ostracize me because I'm not a hick. I'm not a hick who goes around shooting deer like a madman and burning down giant piles of wood because I can.
Wait, how do they know that? Like, what makes you think that they know that you're a hick or something? In air quotes.
Right.
I'm not though.
Yeah, I know that. You have like.
Unless you tell them.
What do you mean by that?
Like how do
they call you like a hick or something, right?
Yeah. They know that that like you own like a farm. Well, it's not a farm. What is it again?
technically it's a ranch.
Yeah, a ranch. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah. So like,
Which they don't give me grief for that, because they all have ranches and farms too.
so then what? I don't know. I'm a bit confused.
So what's the problem?
Yeah, like why do they hate you again? Like,
I just assume they don't like me because I'm either A, way smarter than most of them, or B, it's because I spend all my time playing video games. In their version of video game is Call of Duty, mine is freaking Pokemon and StarCraft.
Oh, I see. So like, well, maybe because like I went to my high school was like super diverse and every type of person was in my school, so it was really easy.
Hell yeah, that's
Out here, it's just white people.
It's just white people, man.
I'm lacking in my Asian and blacks and Mexican department. I need more.
Or you just need like friends who are like nerdy, because people who play StarCraft, I have friends who play StarCraft who play League of Legends, but they're like, you know what I mean? Like I have a lot of friends, different types of friends, and they're nerdy in their own sense, but like I like hanging out with them because they're always good people to hang out with.
I just got smashed.
Oh, you did?
A guy's using Electrovire and Ubers, and he crit my Excadrill, burned it, and then he said I was a scrub.
Oh shit.
Man.
Oopsie.
Talking trash like a boss.
What can you do, man? I don't know. What was I gonna say? But yeah, that sucks. There has to be, isn't there like a nerdy part of your school of some sort, like where
Absolutely none.
Really? I find that so hard to believe. I feel like there's so many different type of people around.
Hold on. Like, what type of people are in your school, though? Like, is it just one type of, like, just a certain type of people, or is it like a mix of them?
It's a whole bunch of, excuse me, it's a lot of white country people. That only type of people that are there.
Then that's not that bad. I mean, I would understand if it was like a whole bunch of preps or some shit, but just whites, just countrymen.
Hey man, they could be
rough, probably. I guess is the best term. They're probably really...
Okay, let's get off the subject of my horrible social life and get on someone else's.
Okay, jeez, should have just said so. Well, Abe, how was your high school life as it is now, and how it was before?
Where do I start, man? Shit. The 9th grade. Like, we start here in the 9th grade. I don't know about you guys. Some people start in the 10th grade and all that, but we started in the 9th grade. It wasn't, I mean, like, you know, I was nervous and all that just starting, because everybody is, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was fun though. I mean, the 9th grade was pretty chill. I slacked off through the whole year. I still 4-pointed basically most of my classes. No teamwork on tests, man. That's how you do it. Gotta work with other people on the tests and shit.
Who did you hang out with in freshman year of high school?
I hung out with a mix of people, man. It's not really like just. Yeah, I hung out with like a mix of people. Like, I can't even remember freshman year. Honestly, I'm trying to remember it right now, but yeah, I mean, I hung out with a whole bunch like of different types of people and shit. So it was alright. I mean, freshman year was pretty smooth. Like, it went smoothly. But it started like junior year was when I got into that crap with Morgan and shit. But junior year was pretty good. You
met Morgan in your school or outside of school?
Yeah, no, Morgan in my school.
What's a good way to, like, you met her in your school, but like, did people like, I don't know, you know how like people get dramatic in school? They're like, oh, look at them, they're going now, ooh, you know, stuff like that. Like, did they do that with you too, or was it like, oh yeah?
I mean, well, nobody really knew. Like nobody really knew though. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody
Oh,
really. And if they did know, they wouldn't really care because nobody really liked Morgan like that. You know what I'm saying? Because they knew like she was kind of like
it was
something
like
was
bad
wrong with her.
news. Huh. Mm,
Hmm.
I just
jeez.
got smashed again.
What is wrong? Are you like, are you on your real account or are you just on your alt?
No, I'm on a random alt, and this time Excadrill got frozen.
Oh, damn.
Oh shit!
People do not like Drillbird.
I can see
You
why.
gotta get good, bro. Back good. Nah, I'm just messing with you.
But, well, I got a lot of crap. I remember, one of the girls that I dated in high school,
Mhm.
she was really skinny, but I thought she was really cute. She had like nice eyes, and I thought that like that was like her defining feature. And people gave me
Mhm.
so much shit about it. Like, oh my god, like she's so skinny. You're old as fuck. Because I dated her. She was a freshman, and I was like a junior becoming a senior almost. So like,
Mhm.
it was pretty creepy for everyone. They were like, oh my god, like you're dating a young child, blah blah blah. Um, but after that, I mean, would you date someone? Would you date someone if it like, even if they gave you flack for it, like other people gave you flack for it?
Of course. I mean, I don't really. Other people don't matter. I mean, it depends on the girl, first of all. But I mean, if other people don't, like, other people don't really matter to me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter. I mean, some people, some people only date other or like girls and shit. Some girls only date guys, and some guys only date other girls because they want people to notice and shit. But I mean, those type of relationships never work out anyway. So,
Mm-hmm. That's
because like
true.
that's usually that's mostly what high school is. Like people just trying to like fit in, like in a sense. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like
true.
they just want to. They're just trying to date people just for like the just so other people can know like, hey, I'm dating this so and so and whatnot. But
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like it's just like a popularity game after that.
it
Like you
really,
don't really get a
yeah.
full enjoyment out of it. Um,
Mm,
that's why like by the end of like junior year, I started just dating girls outside of my school because I don't know. I hated the drama, man. I don't like do any drama of any sort. Like I'm super serious about things. That's one, and then having someone give me shit is like, come on, man. I don't want your shit now. I have other things to do. I don't want dramatics. So
yeah, I
yeah,
know.
I ended up just dating another girl from another school. It was good because it
Mm,
made me like diverse in a way because I was doing other things. I was like hanging out with other people, but at the same time, I
right,
that was all because like I wanted to avoid the dramatics, the whole
right,
gossiping and stuff like that. Um,
right. Yeah, I know what you. Yeah, I know what you mean.
yeah, that's like I guess I don't know. I guess that's the bad thing about going to high school. It's the whole like you gotta be in a certain clique, and
Yeah,
that's what bugs me the most because in college you can be with whoever you want and you'll be with them for the whole time, but
right.
you can break through if you want to change your life a little bit more. But there's every single type of person in college, in university
Mm,
and stuff like that. Um, like for me, for example. I'm into Pokemon. Yeah. Now none of my friends really. Like only one of my friends comes over. He's like, "Dude, are you still on PO? Like, what the hell are you still doing on that?" But there's also some of my friends who don't know at all that I play.
mm,
Um, but there's another thing is that there's like people in the school who play, and there's like a floor for people who play like Pokemon, who enjoy watching anime, stuff like that. And I could always just join them the next day. But it's good to just
mm,
be diverse in a
right.
sort of way and not just be in a clique, in high school.
Mm.
I don't know. That's a
Like
bad thing for
honestly,
me.
I never really even cared about like I just like I got introduced to PO by a friend. And like I didn't
Oh
really
yeah,
like
that
I
is
wasn't even gonna
interesting.
do it. I wasn't even gonna do it, to be honest with you. I was just like, what is this? Like, this is a child's game and whatnot. But I mean, I saw him
Yeah.
playing. I was looking like there's some kind of strategy involved to it and all that. So it was interesting. So I started.
Wow.
But yeah, I wasn't. I never really, because everybody sees Pokemon. Like, what is Pokemon? You know.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. That I should have asked you that because I didn't really. I knew if I spoke to you before I saw you on PO, I would think, no way, this guy can't be like playing Pokemon and stuff like that.
Right.
So it's interesting. That's really interesting. Do you think like just to change the topic a little bit with the whole introduction to PO, but like, do you think like people are like couples now are like doing things a little bit more early than they should be? Like there's some couples now who are like having sex at the age of 14. Do you think like that's all fucked up? Like,
Sure.
Yes.
okay, Crobat, what's your
Like,
thoughts
I'm
on-
eating wonton soup. Unmute the mic just to say yes.
Shit. I mean, it doesn't. I don't know. It depends on like each person is different. You know what I'm saying? Like it
I feel like
depends on the
it's too
individual.
early, man.
But,
I feel like it's way too early for people to just be like,
I mean,
Oh.
some 14-year-olds like fucking some 14-year-old looks like 17. You know what I'm saying? So, but it
know,
depends
but,
on the
like,
individual.
why would like I know there's an older guy that I know, but like he's like 37 or something. He already has kids, and he told me like, dude, when I was your age, a blowjob was like something very, very difficult to get, and
Mm.
once you get it, you feel like you're like the best person ever. Now
Mhm.
it's like you can get sex at like 14 or something like that, and it's
Go down.
ridiculous, man.
Go down to the locker room, say hi to the ladies, ask who wants to have sex. They all raise their hands.
Dude, that's so. Oh, I should. Oh, okay. My friend isn't here,
Mm.
and you don't know him, so I guess it's a good story. But my
Mm.
friend lost his virginity, when did he lose virginity? Like 16 years old or 15 years old. But how he lost it was the worst way ever. So he lost it two ways, because the first time he didn't think that it was true, and then the second time he absolutely lost it. The first time, his uncle thought that he was gonna be alone, like forever alone, and bought him a stripper. He bought him a stripper and then asked the stripper to fuck him. And I was like, why would you do that? Like, that is that. Are you like traumatized, dude? Like, holy shit. Huh?
His dad bought that for him?
No, his uncle. His uncle.
Oh, his uncle.
Yeah, they're
That's
he's
fucked
I think he's
Mexican.
just trying to get him killed from STDs.
That's fucked up. Oh, seriously, that's kind of weird.
Yeah. That was the first time, and then the second time he lost it. He got invited to like an event, air quotes event,
Mm-hmm.
by one of the popular kids, and he was like, "What is it?" And he's like, "Dude, it's the best thing ever. You'll never regret it." And when he gets there, there's like 30 to 50 Mexican girls and Mexican guys. And then they just start playing music. So he's thinking, oh, it's just a party. This is awesome. Like, this is my first party. It's going to be pretty chill. No. No. Like 2
Okay, you
minutes
can stop the
later.
story now.
Huh?
I think we know where this is going.
No, what happened? No, keep going.
2 minutes later, they're like around the pool and stuff, and like they're dancing. They just start taking their clothes off, and apparently this is one of the more bigger orgies that they had in Mexico with like 130 people, and it was just a fuck fest. And he told me that he just ended up just like fucking one girl and then like finishing and then like seeing all these other people doing it at the same time. I'm like, oh my god. That must be the worst thing ever. Can you believe that? Like,
They were doing that shit by a pool.
That's
the
definitely
pool,
up there
too.
with waterboarding and listening to a Nicki Minaj song on loop.
Nicki Minaj. Yeah, Nicki Minaj is pretty bad. Some people like her though, so. I can't hate, you know. But jeez, man, I was so stunned. He was like, "Yeah, man, that's how I lost my virginity." And then he started going on about his thing. Like, he's like, "Dude, I got scratches from there," and I was like, "Ew!" Like, okay, this is getting a little bit awkward. You don't tell me that stuff. But yeah, I can't believe it, man. Like, when I lost my virginity, I lost it the way that I wanted to lose it. You know, like in a relationship, and you know, like the best way possible. You know.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how I wanted to do mine too, but it doesn't always happen like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It just happens, you know. It just ends up happening. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like kids now are just way too much.
Yeah.
It's all about that Facebook now, man.
Yeah, I used to have a Facebook. I had to cancel it though, cause it was just like argument. I think Facebook is like just arguments nowadays.
Yeah.
So I might start a Twitter. I'm not sure, but it depends.
It's a mixture of arguments, and posts are kind of like, "Hey, like this, or your mother will explode into flames and your father will fall off a cliff."
Yeah.
Right. Jesus will come down and kill you. Or Satan will come down and kill you, or some shit like that.
Yeah.
No,
like
man,
like this, or you hate mom.
Yeah. Now my Facebook is just full of pictures of like random shit that they see on 4chan or some shit like that. It's so I don't even use Facebook, man. I don't add people anymore on Facebook. If people add me, it's more or less just because they want to talk to me through it, which is like, which is fine. But
if people actually care, I'll tell them to add me on Skype. Just
yeah,
no
exactly.
Facebook.
It's like, well, you can just meet me, or you can text me, like that kind of stuff. I like, but now on Facebook, because I don't ever. I used to use it when I was in high school a lot, though. That's how I picked up one girl. I picked up one girl on using Facebook, but I didn't ask her out. Like, I never asked a girl out through text ever, because I felt like I was. No, you're not supposed to, man. That's like a bad thing, because like it shows that you didn't have the guts to say it in person.
Right.
There's some people who've written letters to their crushes. I can understand why, you know, like, fine, you want to tell her, but you know that it's not going to get through to her, and she's probably thinking that, like, there's no reason to go out with you or something like that. That's fine, but I don't know. Crobat, the TV, man.
Sorry.
Turn it.
So I have no power over it. If I did, it'd be all.
He's like, yeah, I can't tell my mom, man. Like, she'll kill me.
You literally take out a pistol and shoot out my computer.
Oh, that's a good question. Do you have guns in your house?
Yes.
What do you think about the whole gun law thing? I know it's pretty old now.
I agree with it. Like, I want guns gone.
Really? Whoa.
I don't trust myself with guns in my house. I honestly don't.
You don't trust yourself with guns in your house, even with guns like all the time, right?
I just simply don't.
Oh, that's interesting. For me, I'm so not for it. Like, I would rather have it the way that we have it now, but limit it a little bit more, because there's so many. Because people in the South, they get it a lot easier than people in the North. I feel like it should be constrained for everyone. But that's really interesting how he's like, yeah, man, I don't even trust myself with a gun. Are you gonna get one when you go live outside?
No.
Oh, you won't. Oh.
Well, think about it this way, like, a lot of people around here are hunters, so they, I guess, have a semi-legitimate reason for using guns, since for some reason they enjoy watching deer die. But, so, they can use guns for that, but then you go and you see that they have something like a 250mm rocket launcher in their closet. It's like, what do you use that for? What are you going to use that for? Blowing up the bus?
Like, people do that?
Yes.
What the fuck? Why would someone... Well, I guess like a rocket launcher, but like, why would you use it? Is it just for fun? Like...
They just have it to have it. All of them are under the conspiracy that the government will come take their guns, so they're going to use it to blow up the government.